He is sabotaging the Phoenix Suns, and it is being put on full display with the recent updates revolving around the front office. As Mat Ishbia has Suns fans absolutely livid with the newest updates and details revolving around this front office search, and we're going to dive into all of it, as it is absolutely insane what Mat Ishbia is cooking up for this front office, and the fans are not pleased. Welcome back to Suns Digest. I am Bruce Velez, and thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel and showing your love and support. Even though the Suns obviously didn't have the best season this past year, the Suns are going to be a voice of topic and discussion going into the off season. If you want to make sure you stay up to date on everything revolving around this team, this is the place for you. So make sure to continue to hit that subscribe button, as roughly right around 65% of you guys who watch these videos are not subscribed. If you want to make sure you get all the details like this is the place for you. But without further ado, we're going to dive in and we're going to get into the news at hand today. So make sure to grab a snack. And like I said in the introduction, what is going on and what is happening with this Phoenix Suns team, as new details keep emerging about Mat Ishbia and the dominoes that are going to continue to ensue to follow from these changes that are going to be happening. And Ishbia made that known at the introductory press conference. And in yesterday's video, we kind of looked into details with a major update revolving around some changes, as John Gambadaro, as we all know, the Phoenix Suns insider, Arizona Sports Insider, broke the news that he would expect the Suns front office changes to be announced in the next 48 hours or at the latest early next week. And at that time, the coaching search will begin. And we had a video kind of going on this, what's going to happen with the front office, and diving into that. But more details and new details have come out since then that have left Suns fans absolutely furious. And as we look at this report from Mark Stein that came out a couple minutes after John Gambadaro, he said that he was told one emerging option in Phoenix is a return rather than an outside hire. And this person is going to be Brian Gregory. He's the VP of player programming for the Phoenix Suns, and he would get a more prominent front office role. Gregory allegedly has a significant voice in the Suns' draft strategy and is highly regarded by owner Mat Ishbia. And if we look at this tweet here from Espo, we see that from PHNX Sports that Gregory was an assistant coach at Michigan State when Ishbia played and was a college head coach prior to joining the Suns front office in June of 2024. And when he joined that front office, obviously that meant that he was in charge of some of these head draft picks, some that were very solid for the Phoenix Suns, right? Obviously, Oso Ighodaro and Ryan Dunn, two players that the Suns realistically hit out of the park with their drafting spots and have been able to incorporate themselves into roles that the Suns can see for the future. So why are Suns fans outraged? Why are people, saying that Mat Ishbia is sabotaging the team and absolutely causing havoc? Well, it's because they don't want the inside hire, right? A lot of people on this Suns fan base want James Jones gone, want a part of Josh Bartlestein gone, right? They want these players to be removed, or these pieces to be removed. They want Mat Ishbia to go in with a fresh slate, and Mat Ishbia is not going to be doing that, as the rumors do entail. We saw and broken down the interest with Bob Myers in trying to bring him in as the CEO, but it's looking like that's going to be more of a complicated situation for the Phoenix Suns, to where they might have to resort to going internal. And Gambo kind of broke this down, like we mentioned, that this news will be coming in the next 48 hours. Now, obviously, we're not 24 hours away from this news, right? We still got a couple more hours to go, but expect the news to drop either later today, potentially tomorrow, if not Saturday or into Sunday, on some front office news revolving around this Suns team and what Mat Ishbia's plans are. But like I mentioned, a lot of fans think Mat Ishbia is sabotaging this team, as we see from Suns Are Better that so what Mat Ishbia means by change is keeping the exact same people in the front office and just giving them a new title. Doesn't sound like a substantive change to me, and many other fans feel this way as well. But other fans feel that this is going to help the Suns team, as we see from Alex7XR, that if Brian Gregory is getting more of a role, that's some hope to have had, considering the Suns had their fingerprints on some really good college players last draft when he joined. From Yves Missy to Kella Ware to eventually drafting Ryan Dunn and Oso Ighodaro. Definitely interesting. So Gregory obviously has a good vision with the draft and obviously has a good idea for what this team can do and what the Suns being in the second apron and needing to make changes, who knows the direction ultimately the Suns are going to go. But from the kind of description that is coming from here, it seems that if Gregory is to be promoted to a GM or even more of a prominent role, the Suns will be focused more on going into the draft and focusing on some younger players, as that is his specialty, working with someone that Mat Ishbia knows, compared to going out and getting a big shark like Bob Myers to really restructure this team. And that really sets the kind of precedent for what direction this team really is going to be heading to, right? It's not going to be a fresh retool that maybe some fans realistically want, even though that's still in the cards. It's seeming like it's more going to be a little bit of a soft retool, maybe looking more at a rebuild around Devin Booker than an actual retool by bringing in a star, unless they're able to do some trades. And that's where Suns fans get furious, right? Because the Suns fans want this team to compete. They want this team to be a top tier squad. Mat Ishbia promised that this season. Mat Ishbia said at the press conference at the end of this season that the Phoenix Suns are going to win championships with an S at the end. So there's a lot of expectations being presented from Mat Ishbia to these fans on trying to give them a better product. And from the early results and from the rumors and the whispers, it doesn't seem like the fans are going to be getting that exactly. But like I mentioned, some fans aren't completely sour on Mat Ishbia, right? Like I mentioned, some fans obviously would like to get a little bit younger, would like to see what Mat Ishbia can do, but some fans themselves feel like Mat Ishbia has too much of a control, too much of a controlling a puppet master kind of will, where he's ultimately dictating the decisions and pushing trades through and being the final decision maker on saying things. And by him looking internally and trying to hire some Suns people that are already there and people he already has relations with, obviously trying to get Bob Myers, and obviously now looking at Brian Gregory, someone in the front office already, it clearly shows that Ishbia trusts the guys that he can talk to and be a part with, so that he has some control over this Suns team, right? He doesn't want to lose control, doesn't want to lose direction of where he can put the Phoenix Suns on the destination map, and that is a little bit scary for Suns fans all around the world. So I want to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like I said, a lot of people think that Mat Ishbia is sabotaging this team because they believe that if they goes through with some of these moves, like going into a little bit of a soft rebuild, or maybe getting some younger players, or only bringing in guys that he realistically knows and likes. They feel that it's going to be too Ishbia clouded in that front office, and that they're only going to really listen or do what Ishbia says, and that front office is not going to make smart basketball decisions for this team for now and for the future. Also, people feel that obviously with bringing in Brian Gregory, that's going to be a soft rebuild potentially, and that obviously closes the window with Devin Booker potentially now, but also in the long run as well, as Devin Booker is gearing up to sign that extension. If he does stay long term with a younger team, who's to say he's going to want to ride it out for 2, 3, 4 seasons? He might only want to ride it out 1 or 2 seasons to see the direction of this team. So lots of question marks revolving around this front office. Like I said, we will have all the updates and all the news revolving around this team here for you on Suns Digest. So let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Make it the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because it's free. Make sure to hit that comment to let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Once again, we're bringing back the live streams every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. So I'll be live with you guys today, once again, in just a couple hours, breaking down some Suns news. And if any other news comes out, we'll have it here for you guys on the channel. So make sure to hit those notifications and stay up to date on everything. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Once again, have a great rest of your day, and go Phoenix Suns. Peace out, everyone.